All right, let's get this show started.
Start today's news with Jorge Masvidal announcing his return to fighting. 8 months after announcing his retirement after UFC 287, this Monday, Masvidal tweeted that he is quote-unquote unretired. While he provided no further context to the message, fans are speculating a possible return to the octagon for the highly anticipated UFC 300 event coming up in April. What do you guys think of this announcement from Masvidal? Who would you like to see him fight in his return? Let us know in the comments below. Sean O'Malley has reacted to Bo Nickal's comments about Khabib Nurmagomedov. Bo Nickal recently stated that he'd easily beat Khabib in a wrestling match. Nickal is among the best collegiate wrestlers the United States has ever produced. The 27-year-old is a 3-time NCAA Division I and Big Ten champion. He was also a finalist at the 2020 US Olympic Trials. Speaking on the most recent episode of his Timbo Sugar show, Sean O'Malley shared his take on a potential wrestling match between Bo and Khabib. Here's what he said.
What else we got going on the rest
This is what Bo Nickal said.
I'm like, dude, I wrestled my whole life. That's like asking me if I'm going to stop a Cristiano Ronaldo penalty kick. Like, I'm not going to stop it. Like, he's going to hit that 100 out of 100 times. I just think, like, that's my sport. So what's going to stop me from doing it?
Who's he talking about?
It's not really an opinion,
wrestling.
it's a fact.
Oh. Khabib fought at 155.
Yeah, but he walks around 200.
And he's scoring goals on you. It's
Yeah,
not a
out of shape.
comparison.
Like fat and out of shape.
Mollywops NCAA champions without going into names. I've heard stories.
Gallons of characters.
He is, but God, that's the thing. Bo Nickal's not just an NCAA champion. Bo Nickal's the
But is there a cage?
No, a wrestling mat in wrestling rules.
Oh, he probably beats Khabib. 100%.
I think so.
Well, dude, Khabib fought at 155. Bo Nickal's fighting at 185.
Yeah,
they're different.
And he's a young, explosive,
it's not even
fresh out of his wrestling career.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of really not even an argument.
Just send me location. Send me location.
Gilbert Burns shares a story about training with Francis Ngannou. While speaking on the Jackson podcast, Burns recounted an experience from his time with the Black Zillions, where he and Ngannou were grappling, and things got a bit hectic when Gilbert caught Ngannou in an armbar, but the Predator refused to tap, resulting in a pop that came from the pressure. Hear it from Burns himself.
Hey, if Francis was here, to be honest, would you say it like that?
I trained with him before.
Yeah,
he didn't like it.
He didn't like it?
No.
He didn't like when you said the name like that?
No, when we trained it.
Oh, he didn't like the training?
No.
Oh, he didn't like you was tapping him out?
That was a long time ago. Still gotta count that as a win because it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was we still had the Black Zillion, so that's been what, 5 years ago maybe.
Oh.
And we grapple hard, and I get his arm, and he didn't tap. He popped his arm. I was so afraid. I said, "Oh my God, now this guy gonna kill me now." But he was cool about it. So, but yeah, so we trained before, but I don't want to fight that guy. No way.
He's twice your size. He's twice my size.
I don't want to fight these guys.
Paul Felder gets honest on Paddy Pimblett's fighting future. Pimblett has leveled up to a 5-0 record in the UFC after earning a one-sided decision win over Tony Ferguson at UFC 296. However, Paddy wasn't able to finish the 40-year-old Ferguson and even started to gas out in the third round. Now, most believe that Pimblett is in line to fight someone within the top 15. However, Paul Felder believes that Paddy's next fight will not go so well after seeing his performance during the Ferguson fight. Speaking on his Roundup podcast with Michael Chiesa, Felder explained his doubts as to Paddy.
Can Paddy beat anyone in the top 15? I'll start with this. Of course he can, right? We know that it's MMA, anything can happen. But if we were going to sit here and make bets, and if I had to predict, I think there's very few. No, I really don't think so. I mean, he struggled to get a Tony out of there who looked the worst he's ever looked in his career. No, that's it. I really don't think so. I think that, you know, he was able to hurt Tony a little bit, but man, he really should have been able to put him away, man, and not taking anything against him. He knew he was going to be in for a hard one, even if he won this fight, right? He said it in the media days leading up that we were going to criticize him if he didn't, even if he wins, if he didn't go out there and maybe get him out of there. So here we are criticizing him.
Audio footage of Sean Strickland breaking down has been released. Recently, the UFC middleweight champion appeared on Theo Von's podcast this past weekend, where the two discussed a variety of topics. During the episode, Strickland broke into tears after recalling an incident from his childhood. The episode has only been released on Spotify. We've attached a link to the full podcast in today's video description. Meanwhile, here's a clip.
I remember I was like in second grade, and I kept falling asleep at my desk, and my teacher took my desk away from me, and she made me like stand up. And so I'm like, F you, being a little kid, I just went and fell asleep on the ground. And mind you, like, the school system's like, oh, Sean, like, he's just a bad kid. They don't realize I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning, like, you know, late. I mean, dude, I remember.
It's hard to stay up late and learn.
Dude, I remember, like, laying in bed. Like, I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like, like, I had fucking, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's a lot of that sad, dude. I used to be scared at night. Like, I used to stand up. Like, I heard when I was a kid that, like, if you peed around your, like, animals could pee somewhere that other animals wouldn't come. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Yeah, man. I got it.
Have you ever heard that? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So, man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all good, dude.
We don't have to talk, man. I can just sit here with you for a minute.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. 6 seconds.
I can just sit here. We can just sit
Nah,
here.
it's all good, dude. 6 seconds. I just process it. I think it's one of the hard things that people don't understand, like trauma, you know?
Yeah.
The MMA community have reacted after Tyron Woodley's alleged tape leak. Woodley woke up on New Year's Day to the release of a previously recorded tape involving him. We can't show you the video, but let's just say it's not hard to find on the internet. The not safe for work footage of the former UFC champion and an unnamed woman's sexual encounter quickly swarmed Twitter. Here are some reactions. Jake Paul tweeted, "All my opponents eat good." MMA roasted, "I'll always be a Tyron Woodley fan, and this is how I would rather see him go down." Caden, "First person he's finished in ages." Happy Punch, Tyron Woodley waking up to his leaked tape on the first day of the new year. What the f did I just see? Trill posted this comment and gif.
I'ma eat it. Ah!
Jason Williams, Tyron Woodley when he finds out why he's trending. Mac Malley said Tyron Woodley's more active on that box than when he was boxing Jake Paul twice. Fox the G posted this picture and said, "Just saw the Tyron Woodley leak." And Juan Boy posted this gif saying, "Year just started and we already got a Tyron Woodley leak."
Falling in and out of love with you.
Here are today's top 3 memes. Third place was found over Reddit and was posted by Single Trip. Second place pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Artem. The top pick was found over X and was posted by OOC MMA. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.